Do you have a house full of small rooms just like this? Well, luckily for you, I'm going to give you 5 ways to make rooms look bigger, and we're going to get started right now. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to All Things Knoxville with me, Ben Barredo, your local real estate pro and relocation expert for East Tennessee. Before we jump into the video, I just want to ask you to give this video a thumbs up. Also, as a realtor, I make a living helping people just like you create opportunity, the kind of opportunity only home ownership brings. So if you're thinking of buying, or you're thinking of selling, or you're thinking of investing in real estate, and you live in the Knoxville County area, or you're thinking of relocating here, please give me a call. I help people like you every day, and I would love to help you too. Okay, so let's talk shop. Normally, at least in these parts, people are looking for homes with space. In pandemic times, space has taken on heightened importance to homeowners. Sometimes more actual space simply isn't possible, whether because it's unaffordable or simply impossible due to property constraints. There are ways that you can make rooms look bigger and feel like they have more space, and here are some of those suggestions. Number 1, add plants. Complementing an indoor space with elements of the outdoor is a great way to make rooms look bigger. Tall plants can do a double duty by bringing the spaciousness of the outdoors inside by focusing the eyes upward. This illusion of height can make rooms feel more spacious. Adding plants can also reduce the feeling of claustrophobia. In addition to reminding homeowners of the outdoors, plants are good for homeowner health. They can reduce stress, increase productivity, and when you feel less stressed and more productive, it can make rooms feel bigger. Go big with wall art and mirrors. Tasteful illusions. Tasteful illusions are classic ways to make rooms look bigger. One way to create the illusion of space is to include a large piece of wall art. Large pieces of wall art can reduce the feeling of clutter and add a feeling of spaciousness, especially if it uses lighter colors and plenty of white space. Another way to create the illusion of space is by hanging mirrors on the walls. Mirrors are an excellent way to make rooms look bigger because they reflect both light and surroundings. So rather than looking at a blank wall, which acts as a boundary, your eyes see other surroundings. This makes the room look more open and spacious than it is. Focus on height and flow. Making rooms look bigger is often an exercise in forcing the eye to focus on the room thoughtfully. You can achieve this by including elements that force the eye to look upwards and outwards. For example, to force someone's eyes to focus upward, you might include a tall bookshelf. A tall bookshelf shows people that there's space above to allow it to exist there at all. That makes the room feel more open. Another example is you can force the eyes to look outward to make the room feel larger by placing items logically on a near wall. For instance, you might include a large painting or a portrait on one side of a window and a mirror on the other side. This encourages the eye to move from one end of the wall to the other while providing outlets of space, e.g. the reflection of the mirror or the outdoors behind the window, rather than boundaries, i.e. the wall itself. Paint it white, mostly. Though white walls may not provide the same wow factor as some color palettes, they can definitely make rooms look bigger. Like mirrors, white walls make rooms look bigger because of their reflective qualities. White walls are especially good at making rooms look bigger when those rooms have a lot of natural light. If the idea of a stark white room seems too plain, you can always choose to just do some shades of white instead. There are lots of different kinds of white, which means you have several options. Keep it simple by avoiding clutter. To make rooms look bigger without knocking down walls, you have to create the illusion of space. Obviously, that means you'll want to minimize the clutter in the house as much as possible. A good way to avoid clutter is by sticking to a theme. If the color and items within a room are too bold or numerous, respectively, it can be overwhelming. Instead of trying to fit as much art on a wall as possible, just use 1 or 2 pieces on one wall, for instance. While I got you here, why don't you jump over to my November market update in 2021 real estate forecast by clicking right here, or follow the link in the description. That's all my tips for making small rooms look bigger. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Have a great day.